Hey guys, welcome back to Von Kennel Kitchen. So today I have another Dollar Tree DIY for you, and it only includes 4 items. I have a shelf liner, which we're just going to cut to size. We have a Dollar Tree mat, just an outside rug. You want a few bags of the river pebbles, and you want your hot glue gun, which of course you need the hot glue stick, so really 5. So we're going to be making a simple river spa-like bath mat. Let's get going. All right, so I am going to lay out a couple packages of the river rocks because you want to have them available at any size because it's going to be like a puzzle. So I got 2 out. Need to do 1 more. These open really easy using your nails or your fingers. All right. So all the river rocks are about the same in height. You just kind of want to start in one corner and just work yourself across. There is no hidden talent with this. It is just putting them together so that they fit. So you're just going to continue to do so all the way across, and we're going to hot glue as we go. So I've laid out my first row of pebbles that I'm going to do. So I'm going to bring this down. Apparently Cricket wants to craft with us. Huh, buddy? Get. He loves to be where I am. So all we're going to do is just put some hot glue on the pebble and just lay it down on the mat. So that is all you're going to do. Apparently he wants to be part of the spa-like treatment. So now I'm just going to continue to hot glue across. So as you can see, I'm just continuing to hot glue, but this is just in fast forward, and I just want to make sure that you are pushing down on the stones for a good 30 seconds to make sure that it is set. This is going to be time sensitive. You can also use E6000 if you'd like. It would just take much longer for it to dry, and you want to make sure that you weight down the rocks. The longest process is, Cricket, give that back. My cat's stealing rocks. The longest process is to lay the rocks out and then go back to glue them. So this is going to take some time, but you want to make sure that it is how you want it to be set up. It does cover most of all the carpet. I'll bring you over the top just so you can see what I'm talking about as of right now. So some of the rug does show, but most of it is covered. You want to make sure that you get rocks that will kind of match the rug that you're going to be using. So I'm just going to continue to hot glue on. So this is day 2 of the rug because when I was doing it, it did get late and it was time for me to get ready for bed and go to work the next morning. So I am checking on the rug and I noticed that some of the rocks had fallen off. And this is due to using just the hot glue and they are smooth stones. I would definitely recommend using epoxy, which I ended up stopping to go get at Walmart. It was $4.97, but for the rug itself, it'd be well worth it because it is water resistant. So the stones that had fallen off, when I lifted it to check to see how secure everything was, I'm just going to redo those in epoxy. I'm not going to pull every stone up. I can fix them later on if they fall off with Super Weld, which is almost kind of like an epoxy, but it holds much better than just hot glue or super glue. So I'm going to get going on fixing the rocks. So you want to make sure you follow the instructions. I don't have a popsicle stick, so I took the foam part off of a foam brush that I had. Just going to cut these off. Just going to do it right over this in case they decide to go somewhere. My cats want to craft with me again. So let's take these. Ooh, the epoxy's leaking. So that's Cricket. He's just saying hi. Ciao, buddy. Watch out. There we go. So you want to squeeze this so it comes out equally. So I'm going to do about half, and then I'm going to pull this up, if I can. Just so I can cap it. And you want to wear gloves if you're afraid you're going to get this on your hand. So just mix this well until it is one solid color. I'm just using the package that it came into. And this is a 5-minute set. Alright. So let's find a rock. There we go. That's fallen off. You can either apply it to the rug or to the rock. If you're going to do this, I would suggest to wear gloves if you're going to put it on the rocks. Press down firmly. This is a 5-minute epoxy. No, I had a couple rocks. I'm actually just going to end up putting this on the rug itself, just so I don't have to get my hands dirty. And just setting it. So I'm just going to continue to do the rocks that I've lifted, and then the rest of the rug I'm going to fully epoxy. So what I did find easier is to actually drizzle the epoxy on the rug and set the rocks. So I have everything epoxied on, and it's a 5-minute epoxy, so it does set, but you want this to cure for at least 24 hours. I'm just going to rub my hands across to make sure that there are no loose stones. And I think we're good. So I'm going to transfer this up into my bathroom tomorrow since I have to wait 24 hours. Let me know what color river rocks that you did. Also, make sure that when you do this and you post a picture, please feel free to tag Von Kettle Kitchen so I can see your beautiful masterpiece from Dollar Tree Rocks. Have a good night.